St. Paul tells the Philippians in our second reading from Mass this morning, "For to me life is Christ and death is gain." I've mentioned many times about how I went into my first surgery up at the Mayo Clinic with about 170 different names of victims of Catholic clergy sexual abuse. When I was staying at St. Martin's Rectory in the winter of 2021 for 9 months during chemo medical leave, I started writing a book for the victims and have emailed that out on several different occasions. If you are a victim of Catholic clergy abuse who has not received an electronic copy, please email me and I can send you a copy. There is another chapter, though, that I have not emailed out, and it is titled, "If I Were to Die." I mention this because it references today's line from St. Paul to the Ephesians, "For to me life is Christ and death is gain." I'd like to read just a brief excerpt from that chapter. "I totally trust in the providence of God, and if I should die, I would consider that a great honor, the honor of being able to imitate Jesus through to the end. All that I ask is that you do what St. Monica on her deathbed asked of her son, St. Augustine, to remember me at the altar as often as you are able. Please pray for the repose of my soul, that I may one day enter into the eternal bliss of heaven. For as St. Paul tells the Philippians, for to me life is Christ and death is gain." About a week and a half ago, we celebrated the memorial of St. John Chrysostom and the prayer book that priests and religious brothers and sisters promise to pray out of about 5 times a day. If there's a special saint that day, one of the readings is usually from a homily or a writing from that saint. And so a week and a half ago, we read the homily from St. John Chrysostom. Again, he wrote this homily about 1,700 years ago, and he says this, also quoting St. Paul's letter. He says, "What are we to fear? Death? But St. Paul tells the Philippians, life to me means Christ and death is gain. I have only contempt for the world's threats. I find its blessings laughable. I have no fear of poverty, no desire for wealth. I am not afraid of death, nor do I long to live, except for your good." In the book of Revelation, Jesus Christ praises those for whom, quote, "love for life did not deter them from death." I think that's a really beautiful phrase, right? The world is beautiful, life is beautiful. We don't hate our lives or hate the world or anything along those lines. We love being alive, right? It's a great gift from God. But we cannot let love for life deter us from death, if that is God's will and plan for our life. May we all say the same thing, "For to me life is Christ and death is gain." May we trust that if it is God's will that it is our time to die, that our family will be taken care of, and that everything that happens is in accord with God's holy will.